Hello, Kara. I think your idea of an enamel pin with your logo is stunning. Um, I would want one for sure, but it does seem expensive. I guess about 200 for a minimum order of 50, right? This will be some video milestone 2 feedback on the business card, the letterhead, and the leave behind. Hi, Kara. I think I gave you a little bit of feedback on this. I may have suggested that you apply some of the elements, the color, the logo on your digital resume. So I look forward to seeing that. I mean, this is Art Deco type still, but it does, formally it does, I think, go well with it contrasts well with your logo. It has a kind of precision to it, a mannered precision. This has a kind of mannered coarseness to it, and I think they complement each other well. Maybe still keep your eyes open for something that is a little less historic, as an Art Deco typeface. And when you align things, although you've got everything centered here, you might consider letter spacing this out so it's the same length as Kira Daniels, and then perhaps, this could definitely be smaller. I look forward to seeing how you treat typography and all its myriad details, especially when it comes to things like addresses and phone numbers, numerals mixed with acronyms and so forth. It's, a business card has a lot of detail. It may seem like, there's not much information, but there's a lot of detail in it. And the same thing, of course, with the letterhead. So I look forward to seeing how you treat the type. Probably not center it down here in the corner. I would perhaps make it flush left, drag right. Also print it out, because you'll find that the type sizes that you've chosen on the screen are inappropriate for print. They tend to be larger, so you can be smaller in print. It's one of its advantages. It's higher resolution, really, and you can have small type, typically. Now, only issue I can see with this, and I'm happy to see that you've used this sort of what would it call a rhombus-like body area for your letter. Bleeding, though, is an economic issue. It's not terribly practical, especially when it comes to standard sizes like 8.5 by 11. So you might want to look up the pros and cons of bleeding on letterheads, and you'll find that, unless you have big budgets, it's generally prohibitively expensive. I like the arrangement of everything else, though, and it's in keeping with what you've done on the business card. Hopefully you'll be able to apply this to your website and your leave behind. I like your reflection on the various options, but you do cover the rubric prompts well. And I know it'd be expensive, but the idea of a pin based on this logo, I can so see it. What would you use for the interstices? What is black now? Would that be metallic gold, silver? I wonder what the choices are for there. Anyway, just curious. Nice job, and I see that your branding scheme seems to be moving along well. It's looking cohesive, at least to my eye. The mini portfolio might be the most practical solution for you for a leave behind, but it is also the most work, and it's a reflection of probably your online presence. But it's a challenge, to get the online presence, which is the RGB color space, to look like the print presence that you have, and that would be, of course, the CMYK color space. Seems like you have a good handle on those concepts, though, and I look forward to seeing you pull it together.